Hey everyone, it's Captain, and I'm bringing you a combat engineer. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different from a lot of my Mass Effect 3 vids. This little guide is going to have live commentary, so it's just what I think is probably an easier way of getting the information across that I want you to know about Engineer and the various powers and evolutions and little things that I think you should know. And so this is a prologue. I'm just going to try to give some background here. Originally I thought about doing a New Game Plus with my first engineer, but there were a couple of reasons I didn't want to do that. For one thing, leveling up is probably a little bit better for a guide. It makes it easier to explain which evolutions you're taking and why you're taking them. And then, although New Game Plus would have given me access to all the weapons, I thought, well, maybe I should just show where you pick them up and pick up the mods and all that. So I didn't import for Mass Effect 2, but I set my level back to 1 so that I could level up. And you have to remember to set your XP to 0 as well. And I'll mention that again in a second. And I did set the game to New Game Plus though, just in case I wanted to level up my weapons to X eventually. You can go from 1 to 60, so I don't think that's a big deal. Now, I mentioned setting your XP to 0. If you just set your game to level 1 with Gibbed and forget the XP, then when you get that meta-gel, you'll instantly transport back to level 30 or level 60 or wherever you're supposed to be originally. Alright, so I think that's enough discussion on that. Now, the other combat bonus powers, you have proxy mine, inferno grenades, fortification. All those would have worked. Probably inferno grenade or fortification a little bit better than proxy mine. Fortification gives you the damage reduction. Yeah, power damage bonus. You can run around a little bit more. And inferno grenade is basically one of the few area tech primers in the game. It's actually quite good. Thought about doing that, but thought it'd kind of overlap a little bit with my no charge Nova Guard that I had done. So I went with APMO. Anyway,
this is a goddamn mess.
Just gotta watch this cutscene.
Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try.
Yeah, neither of those dialogue choices are particularly good in my opinion. Anyway, what else about Engineer?
I thought we'd have more time.
After the patch that allowed the easy tech explosions, Engineer got significantly more powerful. My first Engineer I played way back a long time ago, like April maybe, after the game was released. Either late March or April. It's a lot different back then. But it was still a good class. Now the plan for this guy is I'm going to try to focus mainly on drone, overload, incinerate, and APMO, plus passives. Probably going to avoid sabotage altogether. And sabotage is a great power, but for this little theme guy, I think I'm going to avoid it.
I owe you one.
And no sentry turret. I don't like sentry turret whatsoever. If you were doing like a max pet or drone kind of play through, then I guess you could go with that. Drone's pretty decent. We'll obviously talk some more about drone in the subsequent videos. And overload obviously is good for shield stripping and stunning organics, synthetics, or whatever. Incinerate, that's just kind of a staple power really, so been around since at least the second game, so good anti-armor power, organic CC. Anyway, so that's about that. One other little thing is, probably aware of this, but enemies gain hit points with your level. I don't know, there's something weird about this prologue, it seems to me, that whenever I set myself back to level 1, the cannibals seem like they're not really level 1 cannibals, so I don't know if they actually take the level from that you were when the mission loads initially or what. Maybe it's just my imagination. But I'm like level 1 right now. I don't think I show my build at all in this. It's just 1 point drone, 1 point incinerate, 1 point AP.
Shepard, over here.
But the cannibals are pretty accurate.
Our gunship was shot down.
They take a while to kill with the Predator. Maybe that's just because it's Predator
have
1.
radio?
I'm not sure.
We're trying to contact
But
our
it seems like they're
No.
the wrong
There's one
level.
in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Anyway, there isn't much to say strategy-wise for the prologue. It's a
Stay here,
tutorial,
son.
so
We'll get
that
you
is
out of here.
why I am covering diverse topics in the roadmap for this run.
Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
You would have thought that that giant beam would have just cut that guy's leg off, but he had, what do you call it? Heavy bone weave or something. You know, you would have thought only Robo Shepard had that. Yeah, look at that. So if you're a higher level, you can level up Anderson, but level 1 doesn't really matter. Do. Let's combo. And there was a guy hiding out over there, of course. Guys like crawl out of the woodwork, though. Or the metal work. Alright, let's see one of the advantages in fake New Game Plus right there. I'll get a level 3 Avenger. So slight
Norman, this is
advantage.
Anderson. Do you read?
Not really for this part, I mean, it's a slight advantage on Mars unless you have DLC guns, and all the DLC guns are better.
Send support. We've got wounded down here.
The, this next scene,
Lieutenant!
you have to know what the trigger is, and that's basically just running out of ammo, so you just shoot the ground, unload all your ammo here. You don't have to do anything. Actually take a fair amount of fire. And there it is, level 3. I like to just come over here to try to get blocked by that pylon. Should order Anderson out there. So really using powers is somewhat counterproductive here, because your goal is just to run out of ammo, not really to hold them off. Since this is just a heavily scripted event.
Hope they get there soon.
Well, anyway. Working on it, only 20 rounds.
Running out of ammo.
No! Anderson's nearly out of ammo. I'm nearly out of ammo. Well, the Predator actually, it's not a gun you pick up, which is why in New Game Plus it doesn't go to level 3 and you can't level it to eggs. In case you were wondering about that. Guns have to be picked up in New Game Plus to level them to X there. So that's where you get the missing 3 levels.
Cavalry's here, gentlemen.
Alright, that's over. So, nothing more to see here, and we'll just finish out the cutscene and I'll see you on the red planet.
Let's go.
Welcome back, Shepard.
Thanks. Shepard!
Come on!
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species, and all their ships, to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated, Commander. You know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.